Hello everybody and welcome to a 15-minute warm-up with me. So today you need a chair and you can be doing this warm-up sat down or standing up. I'm showing you how to do the sit down version, and if that's a little bit too easy for you, please stand up. So what I'm doing here is I'm pumping my heels, I'm getting my calf muscles contracting, keeping my feet to the floor. Now if you're standing up, you can do exactly the same, holding on to the back of the chair, and make sure that chair's nice and sturdy and you're not pulling on it because we don't want any accidents falling backwards. You need to choose a pace that suits you, so a nice, comfortable, really easy pace at the beginning. This is your warm-up, so you're not supposed to be in an exercise mode, you're just warming up the body. Sitting on the front third of the chair, keeping the heels pumping, roll the shoulders back. 2, nice big circle. 3, and relax back in for a heel pump. Good. And then straighten your arms forward, flexing the wrists up and down. And then side to side, mobilizing the wrist joints. Back in for a heel pump. Nice steady breathing. And hands to the shoulders, stretch them forwards, hands to the shoulders, and then the hips, getting the brain working now. Shoulders and forward, shoulders and hips, shoulders, forward, shoulders and hips. Good, shoulders forward, shoulders, hips, shoulders forward, shoulders, hips. Excellent. Tap the heel into the floor and then the toe, mobilizing the ankle. Heel, toe, and then back in for a heel pump. You can be doing this standing as well if you wish. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, and then back in for a heel pump. Let's see if we can get the arms involved now, start to warm up the upper body a little bit more. Keep going there, or stand up to come behind the back of the chair. In for a bit of a march. Good, tap out to the side and in. So tap, tap, tap together, tap together. Keep it going. Now you can do this sat down. You just take one toe out to the side and back in, keeping the pace that suits you. Back up nice and tall, tummy muscles in. Don't forget to breathe. Good, keep it going. And then we're heading in for a lunge back. So we're going to take one toe, step behind and back to the centre. Tap behind, tap behind. Now you can see I'm using the chair there for a little bit of support. And you just need to adapt the pace that suits you. You won't be able to do this one sat down, so you can do a toe tap forward instead. Good, back for a march on the spot, and it's a double side tap. So tap together, step, step. Good, step together, step together. You can use the back of the chair for a little bit of support if you need to. If you're sat down, just go in for a heel pump and march on the spot. Super. Roll the shoulders back and down. Nice big shoulder rolls. It's really important to open out our posture again. Steady breathing, and let's roll the shoulders forward. 2 and 3. Tap out to the side. This is known as a side jack or a side tap, and you can do this one sat down. Steady breathing. You might want to add in a single arm now to increase the intensity a little bit. So you're now beginning to feel a little bit warmer and warming up. Into a knee raise. If you're sat down, just go back into a heel pump or a very low march. And then into a heel pump sat down or marching on the spot. Place one hand onto the shoulder and roll the shoulder back, the elbow. Good. Keep it going. Toe tap out to the side and together. Tap, together, tap, together, tap, together, tap, together. Keep it going and march on the spot. Good, steady breathing. Heel dig. Take your heel into the centre and back in. Heel and heel, heel, heel. Good. And you can do this one sat down as well. Make sure you're sat on the front third of your chair, placing your heel into the ground and back in. And again, work at a pace that suits you. Now straighten out one leg, soft knee, in for a quick hamstring stretch. Good. We don't hold those stretches for long in the warm-up. Bend both knees, take one leg forward, feel a stretch onto the back of the hamstring. Bend both knees, push the bottom back, other side. Good. And to make it a little bit easier, you've got the chair there and you're literally just pushing your bottom out, feeling that stretch down the hamstring. Good. Toe tap behind. Now we're starting to think about raising that pulse where you can have a really easy conversation. You're not quite at that exercise level. Take one leg back and push the back heel flat into the floor. Bend the front knee, feel a lovely stretch into the calf muscle and back in for a march on the spot. Now this is quite a quick stretch again. Take the other leg behind and then back in for a march on the spot. Good stuff. Keep those marches going. Remember, if you're sat down, just for hill pumps. I'm giving you a little bit of a preview of what we're about to do next. It's a walk forward. Here we go. And 4, 3, 2, 1, march. Back, 4, 3, 2, 1, and march. Excellent. Back in for a march on the spot. Upper back stretch. So this is a dynamic stretch where you're moving as you're opening out between the shoulder blades. It's like hugging a big beach ball. Dynamic stretches are really important in the warm-up. In for a chest stretch now. Open out the arms behind. Good, and back in. If you've had recent surgery, a bypass for instance, you need to be very careful with that sternum. So just keep your arms low and just roll the shoulders slightly back. Toe tap forward, so you can be doing this standing or in seated. And we're really starting to get the heart rate going a little bit more. Marching on the spot. Add the arms in to give it a little bit more of an intensity there. If it's a bit too much, that's fine, just drop the arms. Like I said, this is the warm-up, not the main section. Should be feeling quite nice and light for you. So we're heading into a small squat. Just a little squat, bending the knees, pushing the bottom back to warm up our glutes, our quadriceps, hamstrings and our calf muscles. Nice wide stance if you're standing up and into a big wide squat. Remember to hold on to the back of the chair if you need to. If you're sat down, you're not going to be able to do this one, so I just want you to keep doing a hill pump there. Back into a march on the spot. Giving you a preview about what we're about to do again. We're going to walk it forward for 4. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1 and march. 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1 and march. Good. Add in a clap if you wish. 2, 3, 4 and back. March 2, 3, 4 and side, side, side tap, side tap. Add in a single arm if you wish. Double arms if you're feeling a bit chilly and you don't feel like you're beginning to warm up. You need to increase your pace and get both your arms going. You can be doing this sat down. Again with 2 arms, 1 arm or no arms. Back in for a toe tap behind, also known as a lunge back. Good, and we're going to stop, rest and slow that movement down because what you're doing is you're just really trying to lengthen out through the calf muscle there, pushing the back heel to the floor and a nice dynamic stretch again. It's really important to keep nice and flexible because that's going to help reduce our chances of injury. So this is what we're going to do on the chair. Take one leg forward, pull the toe up towards you, and then back in for a heel pump. Now we're into a toe tap. Toe, heel, and heel pump. So this is all about mobilising through the ankle joint. Toe, heel, heel. You've got it. Keep that going. Nice steady breathing. Don't forget to breathe throughout all of the exercises that you do today. Toe tap forward. Side tap and add in a clap if you wish. March on the spot. Good. We're going to go for a lunge back. 2, 3, 4 and march. 2, 3, 4. Good. Take a breather. Hands to the shoulders. Stretch them forward. Hands to the shoulders and then to the hips. Shoulders forward, shoulders, hips. Shoulders forward, shoulders, hips. Shoulders forward, shoulders, hips. Shoulders forward, shoulders, hips. Good. Just need to waken up that brain as well. So we're just going to go for a side reach or a side bend, just to warm up the side of the body. And you can be doing this one sat down as well. And back in for a march on the spot. If you can, keep your heels pumping. So we're keeping that blood pumping around the body. That's our number one rule. Keep the feet moving if you can. Good, and we're just going to go for a turn. See if you can have a turn over to your right, look behind you, and then a turn to your left. And take it to where it feels comfortable for you. We're going to go for double on each side. Steady breathing, up nice and tall, back in for a march on the spot. So I'm just going to show you standing up now. And we're going to go for a walk forward. You're going to join me. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. And walk, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and back, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Good. Side tap. Side tap. Now join in with me. Add a single arm if you wish. Now I'm showing you a different pace here. Everyone works at their own pace. Heel pump. Lovely, you're doing really well. You're so nearly there. Nearly ready for your circuit training. Nice wide stance. And we're just going to have a look behind us into a trunk twist. Good, we've got to keep that mobility up within the spine. It's very important. The older we get, the stiffer we get. So we need to keep nice and loose. Into a side lunge. Take one leg to the side and gently bend your knee. Knee comes towards the toe. Lovely. If you have any knee problems, if you've had any knee replacements or anything like that, just tap it forward and try not to bend your whole knee weight over that knee. Good. Stepping out to the side is an alternative. And march on the spot. Steady breathing. Good. We're going to go for a little bit of a lift here. So it's a side tap, keeping the feet in the same place. So it's a tap, tap, tap. And we're going to stretch the arm across the body. Lovely. If you're sat down, you can be stretching the arm across the body as well. Keep that going. So keep side tapping and stretching. You need to warm up all those muscles right from your head to your toe, just to prevent any injuries. And back in for a march on the spot. Toe tap to the side, and you're nearly there. We're celebrating. We're about to start our circuit training. Oh, I'm nearly coming into a night fever song, but I shall refrain myself from that. Back in for a march on the spot. And a circle back with the shoulders. Good. Add in a hamstring curl If you feel like you want to pick it up a little bit more, add the arms in as well. Maybe you want to come into a little bounce now. That's up to you. If you're sat down, you're just going to be pumping your heels. Now you can vary what you're doing. Some things you might want to sit down, some things you might want to stand up. Take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out. Great! You're ready for the circuit. Hit the link below to join us for some circuit training.